Hey guys, your boy Biggie Talks out here. I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the 6 different steps of becoming valuable. The reason why I'm making this video because this year I've just seen like so many guys just chasing. Could just be anything. It could be girls, it could be money, anything. Obviously you gotta chase the bag, man, come on. But it's just a thing where like I've seen like even fellow people I know that's chasing, and I'm just like they're complaining. I'm like, why are you complaining? Why do you have to complain about that other person? Why can't you complain about yourself? Why can't you complain about the things that you're not good at, that you have to improve on? Complain about that, shout yourself at that, be angry at yourself at that. You know what I'm saying? Don't be angry at someone else because they're not you. You feel me? So it's a thing where you got to be valuable within yourself, even if someone doesn't value you. You feel me? So let's get to it. So number one, gotta have a purpose. I feel like when you have a purpose and when you know what you're doing, you will need to go out your way to try and find something that's not within your purpose. You could be, let's say your purpose is, let's say you're in the gym, you do bodybuilding, and like that your purpose is to do that. And the more you're consistent with that, the more you know yourself that you need to do that, you're gonna stick to that, and you feel that that's become your purpose. You feel like so happy every morning you get up that you're gonna do that, or you're gonna become an accountant or something like that. Anything, just find your purpose, and you just gotta find that within. And people be like, oh, but how do you find it? I feel like you'll find your purpose when you know what you're looking for by just tapping in. Everyone's got a different way of trying to find their purpose. For me was just like meditation, but we're not talking about me, I'm just saying anything. So it's just a thing where you just gotta find your purpose and not chase. You have to attract. Number two is being resilient. Being resilient to me personally is important, because it shows who you are as an individual of value. It shows that you're a strong-minded individual, and a lot of people will look up to you and they respect you for that. Because if you're not a resilient individual and you're just like weak-minded, then like a lot of things are gonna fall into play. You're gonna lose balance, you're gonna lose focus on what you're supposed to do to become valuable. Because if you're holding value, you have to be strong-minded. You feel me? I'm not gonna say you have to be strong-minded to the point of, as they say, arrogant or ignorant or stuck up, whatever. It's just you just gotta be strong-minded just to know that like you have to keep going no matter what happens. You have to keep going. You gotta keep strong for your family. You gotta keep strong for your friends. You gotta keep strong for the strangers that are gonna show you love in the future, present. You just gotta like keep strong and be resilient and just know, because that just knows like someone will see like, oh wow, like that person like went through that and they done that, like wow, you feel me? So the thing where you just gotta be like resilient, at all costs. You feel me? You gotta strengthen your weaknesses. You feel me? That's how. Number three, communicating. Communication is key when you're valuable. Like when you want to become valuable, communication is really key. Because if you are not good at communicating, but you're just good at communicating in text, or not good at communicating text, then that just says a lot about you. Like, it's a thing where you just have to gain confidence within yourself, do things that will make you confident, because if you want to put yourself in a position where you want to be this, you want to be that, it all starts, by, taking small steps and practicing this. Because if you don't practice in this and you want to show out in front of, a big stage, and you just don't know what to do, then that's not good. So it's a thing where you have to have good communication. You have to speak, because there's levels to communication, for real. There's levels to communication. Sometimes I even struggle with communicating, with certain individuals. But it's something, I'm gonna work on, and something, others should work on if you're struggling to communicate with people, especially like if you're talking to women as well, like texting them. You gotta just be straight up. You can't really just, be around the bush, like say did this, did that. You can't say A to B. You gotta just be straight up with communication. Because if you're not straight up with communication, then they're just gonna be like, yeah, this person not serious, or this person is just, they're just immature, they don't know what to say with their words. You feel me? So it's a thing where you just gotta be straight up your communication, know what you're on, and just, do that, or just keep it moving. You feel me? I know even just that, just when you're going up in the ranks, if you're going like in business, boardroom meetings, there's just levels to different communication when you're talking to them. You feel me? So it's a thing that you need to work on. If you're working on it, or if you're good at it still, I need to work on it, and I need to be good at it. Obviously I'm good at it, but yeah. So yeah. Number 4, healthy relationships. I feel like, when you have a healthy relationship with someone, it could be a guy or a girl, a friend. You feel me? It's something, that can add value to you. The reason being so, because when you're trying to, reach that stage of your life where you feel like you got status and stuff like that, you can help that person can help you. You can have the same interest as that person, or they can have a different interest, but it's all of having that chemistry with them and that connection, because you can create a network when you have like healthy relationships with people. It doesn't always have to be intimate, because when you're having that connection or that friendship with that person, it just expands, and they can put you out there and you can put them out there. So it's a thing where it's helped me to help you, and also it's like you never know where like that relationship's gonna take you. It could be taking you to an opportunity, a business opportunity. It could just take you anywhere of your interest, or that you would even know, or something that he was looking for within, something he was manifesting within, and it just reached out to you, and with something that a friend of a friend came to tell you about, which is like really good. So it's like that can add value to you a lot, and you can never know. So it's a thing where, guys, just because she's just because you see her as pretty or anything like that, obviously you can do what you need to do, but just remember in mind, not every girl is out here that wants to do, yeah, just keep it cool, be friends, anything like that. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you a disclaimer. You feel me? So yeah. Number 5, have resources that are valuable. You feel me? Have resources that are valuable. You feel me? You get me? Because for me, yeah, personally, like what I'm talking to you with is given value, because you can see me projecting out my energy, and for any of you lot who watch my videos, you can feel my energy talking to you, and that's something that's going to add value to your life, whether you say yes or whether you say no. You get me? So it's just a thing where anything that you have or anything you do has to add value to what you're doing for you to have value. You get the mantra? Because like, if you're just out here, like I said in my first step, if you're just out here just doing nothing, then what's the point? Like, you're gonna beat yourself up, you're gonna get mad, you're gonna do all sorts of things to try and have that value, but you can't. You just can't. It just doesn't work like that. Number 6, this is the last one and the most important one, which is why I left it the last one, is be consistent. There's a lot of people in the internet saying, oh, consistency, I'm so consistent, I'm so hardworking, da da da. A lot of people just do the talking, but they don't want to actually be out for the action. Because it is. For you to, be consistent, you have to talk less and do more. I'm not saying talking is bad, but I do both. I talk and I do. You feel me? Because there's a lot of people who just do the talking, but they want to do the work. They don't want to put in the work. They want to see the end goal. They want to see, oh wow, I know that person. They think that thing's going to happen overnight. Because they're so impatient. They're not patient enough. If you take your time and be patient for what you need to do, you'll slowly see results, instead of you thinking you're going to do that overnight thing, that you're going to see that high impacts, that you saw the end goal. Because people, I'll just say the honest truth, and you viewers even know this as well, and don't even lie to yourselves as you're watching right now. Listen, you're only going to congratulate that person when you see the end results. You're not going to congratulate them when they're in that dark, heartbroken, saying they can't do this, saying they can't do that, and dark by themselves, riding that journey in their ones, getting up, beating themselves up, so emotional, but that emotions and that pain, and that pressure has put them where they need to be, to keep them going, and saying, yo, you can do it. You're going to end up like that person that's looking in shape, that's looking incredible, Because that's what happens. That's what happens. Literally, that is what happens. When you're consistent and you know what you need to do, nothing beats consistency. Like they say, consistency beats hard work and talent. And that's very true. You feel me? So it's a thing where you just gotta be. So guys, I hope you enjoyed them, the steps I, walked through and told you about. I hope you guys like and subscribe my videos. I got more content coming up, like I always say. You feel me? Good content for more people, get involved. And like I said at the end of the video, have love in your heart. If that person's showing hate, show love. You feel me? Peace, guys.